the dazzling world of entertainment, there are stories we never truly understand. Stories hidden behind a smile, behind a gaze that seems ordinary. And tonight, we're going to talk about something that might make fans' hearts tremble. The relationship between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. Two names that once symbolized chemistry, togetherness, and a warm friendship in the eyes of the public. But is all of that now just a memory? Once, they seemed inseparable. On stage, behind the scenes, even during interviews, there were always warm glances, little jokes, and moments that made fans believe there was something special. But like a clear sky suddenly covered by clouds, something changed. Slowly, interactions that once felt so frequent began to fade. Photos together? Rare. Public comments of support on social media disappeared, and fans began to wonder what truly happened. Rumors began to spread. Some said their busy schedules kept them from communicating. Others believed there was a conflict that had never been revealed. And the latest, a piece of news that made many hearts stop for a moment. Someone claimed to have seen Wang Yibo sitting alone at a cafe, wearing a black hoodie, staring blankly out the window. Was it simply a moment of exhaustion from work? Or was there something deeper? Then a photo began circulating online. A photo allegedly taken just a few nights ago. Xiao Zhan was seen with a woman, not just being with her, but standing close with a warm expression rarely seen in recent months. The woman was unknown to the public. Nobody knew who she was. And here, the spark of rumors began to grow into a flame. For some fans, this was just an ordinary meeting. But for those who had followed Yibo and Xiao Zhan's journey for years, it felt different. Especially when this news appeared alongside gossip that Wang Yibo was not doing well. Was this just a coincidence? Or a piece of a puzzle that's beginning to form a complete picture? We cannot forget how they once supported each other in difficult times. How Yibo, who is known for being quiet, could suddenly laugh freely beside Xiao Zhan. How Xiao Zhan, in the midst of enormous pressure, found a friend who understood without many words. But even strongest bonds can crack. Not because the feelings are gone, but because of circumstances, distance, and maybe a third person. Some witnesses claimed that night, after being with a mysterious woman, Xiao Zhan was seen entering a black car and heading in the opposite direction from where Wang Yibo was. Some even said Yibo knew about the meeting and chose to remain silent. Silent. Not because he didn't care, but because sometimes silence is the only way to protect a wounded heart. But just like in a drama, not everything we see is the truth. A few days after the photo went viral, a staff member from the production, Xiao Zhan, was working on revealed something surprising. The mysterious woman was actually a new stylist, assigned specifically for Xiao Zhan's latest project. They were discussing costumes. And by coincidence, the moment was captured from an angle that made it look more intimate than it actually was. This truth brought some relief, but also left more questions. If there was nothing wrong, why has Yibo seemed so distant lately? Why have their public interactions decreased so drastically? Is it purely because of work, or are there things we will never know? Human relationships are not always black and white. Sometimes distance doesn't mean the end, and silence doesn't mean indifference. Perhaps, behind all the rumors, they're still wishing each other well from afar. And who knows, maybe one day, we will see them laughing together again, just like before. Or is that just a hope too beautiful to ever come true?